So, Wizards just dropped another Deadpool Secret Lair, and this is one of the most creative products I have seen, and also one of the most valued products I've seen in a while. Yeah, this one is a bit of a mess. Hey everyone, I'm Corey Joe, always CJ, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the second, I believe, Deadpool Secret Lair that was released. It's called I Fixed It, You're Welcome. When it comes to this Secret Lair, it is quite chaotic, it is fourth wall breaking, and a really good idea as a card or cards, especially with a Deadpool theme around them. But usually I don't like doing this, but I think in this video we really need to talk about the pricing of the cards. When it comes to this Secret Lair, you get 3 variations of it. You get non-foil for €35, which would be your, I'll call normal version, where everything is just, we'll say, normal. For €45, you can get it in foil, so it's the exact same, but shiny and pretty. And then for 65, so an extra, €20, you get a pool party variation of it, which is a different variation of shine with stuff added onto the card, so like rainbows and unicorns and puppies and stuff to make it that little bit extra special. So when it comes to the pool party version, it isn't just a shinier version. When it comes to this, they've actually done changes to the card. So it's changes upon changes would be the best way to put this. These have more visual effects and more chaos added onto them, with a hint of more Deadpool nonsense. This is just pretty much premium chaos DLC. So when it comes to this, I will be showing both variations of the card in its normal art and its pool party art, showing what these cards are and give my thoughts and opinions on them, to show off and answer the big question of, is this Deadpool Secret Lair worth buying, and what they could have done better, or worse. So let's go on to the Secret Lair itself, because when it comes to this, it is a bit wild. On one hand, all the cards are playable, but on the other hand, they are also the most common and cheapest playable cards you can get. So let's go on to the cards themselves. First up is Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt is a very common damage card, probably the most known red damage card ever created. It also comes in multiple different variations of art, coming from tournaments, coming from conventions, different secret layers, and nearly every single deck that potentially does damage and has a red pip. This card is printed through the roof, which isn't a bad thing, but when you're looking for a premium product, these cards should not really be in it, in my opinion, unless there's a really good theme about it. Like the 5 best damage spells in Magic. Deadly Dispute. This one is even more ridiculous. I'm pretty sure it is a common card. The different variations from normal and the pool party one is good, but not absolutely amazing. And Deadly Dispute is possibly the weakest variation of this card in this Secret Lair. Thrill of Possibility. A very known card in Magic the Gathering, even new players know this. This one does feel the most Deadpool out of all of them, however it is just a very common card that people have piles and piles of. Lightning Greaves. When it comes to this one, it's funny because it has Swiftfoot Boots underneath as like a hidden comedy thing. This one is probably the best when it comes to the different variation of the normal and the pool party. However, another Lightning Greaves as a card in a Secret Lair is just meh to me, unless it's like, again, a full artifact theme one where the other cards push it. Now, it is one that I'm not a big fan of when it comes to being in a Secret Lair, but this one and Lightning Bolt is probably the 2 best cards. Then we have, finally, Soul Ring. This card, in my opinion, kind of annoys me. I know Soul Ring, people love it, people hate it. It is the #1 and most known card in Magic. It's fine in a Secret Lair that's all artifacts. They did one ages ago and it was great. It was a bunch of mana rocks, really well done. However, because they know that they're not getting rid of Soul Ring, they're pushing it too much in my opinion. It's in every deck, it's nearly in every secret layer, it's in like different variations of art in so many different things for no reason. It's fine, but they're going too hard into it. And to be honest, I do find it kind of difficult to know the difference between the normal and the pool party one at a quick glance. So this is where I think a lot of people's views go very differently, because the way I can answer this, I kind of have to split it in two different sections and then come with a good mid crossroads. So I'm going to start off with the cards themselves. The cards themselves roughly cost altogether less than a tenner. You're paying 35, 45 or 65 for these cards. Now I am a big believer in, if you are getting a secret layer you like and the cards are worth even €1, but you really like them and they really matter to you, spend the 65. If you're going to put them all in a deck and you're really going to love them, or you even want to collect them as a collector myself, then fair. However, I think because the card price isn't what's my problem, is what the cards are. They are all overly reprinted through the ground. I constantly see these in people's comments and uncommon section that they forget about for years in those like cardboard cylinder things, or just throw half of these. I'm pretty sure I've seen a Thrill of Possibilities used as a coaster. It is overly printed cards. None of them hold value at all, and the Deadpool Secret Lair version of it is cool, but not like the last Ronin art type of thing. Now, if you are a huge Deadpool fan and you will buy anything with him, then fine. But that's more of a Deadpool fan. The idea is good, the artwork is great, however the card selection is terrible. One of the worst I've seen in a while. None of these cards are big chases, none of them are even exciting reprints, and then the 20 quid difference between the foil and the pool party, with what I do believe is a minimum change, or not that big of a change to be worth double the price of the cards themselves added on top, is ridiculous in my opinion. So when it comes to my final grading over this Deadpool Secret Lair, it would have been maybe an 8.6, 8.7 with the idea and stuff. However, solely due to the card like rarity, the card selection, the way they work well in a deck together, I'm gonna put it all the way down to a 5.5. It felt like it was done in different sections. So you had the art team, you had the ideas team, and then you had the card selection team. And it just seemed that the card selection team were not paying attention and just went, Googled most common played cards ever. Here, we'll pick this one. It just seemed to be fully half-assed. Now when it comes to the other two, like the art and the variations, good idea. I would like to see this again, just card selection better. What I actually think would be good, in my opinion, is even, we'll say, 5 planeswalkers. Something like the Gatewatch, or 5 big planeswalkers, with him in each universe messing with them. I think that would be a funny card. Or him, or Deadpool cosplaying 5 planeswalker cards, or 5 legendary creatures, or something like that. Or assassinating all of them. That would be funny. But as always, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this down in the comments down below. If you have any cool Deadpool-like themed secret layers you would like to see, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if you bought it and why you did it. And as always, like, subscribe, and do all that YouTube stuff we always ask for. And if you like this video, I have more Magic the Gathering videos. Here, a playlist of Magic the Gathering Is It Worth It stuff here, and a subscribe button here, and I will see you all in the next video.